Hello student, in last video we discussed how to write the equilibrium constant Kc, okay? We discussed Kc and how to write the Kp and what is the relation between the what? Kc and Kp. So what we have relation here? We have the relation Kp equal to, okay? We have the relation Kp equal to Kc into RT delta n. Okay, delta n means you have to take the what? Number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant. Okay, now let us see the examples. Okay, examples. Before going to that, let us see here we have, okay, let us see the examples. Now let us see one example. Here we have the formation of ammonia, okay, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. Now how we are going to write the Kc means here Kc, if you go write the Kc equal to what we have. So product, what is the product we have? Ammonia, okay, molar concentration. So we have the product ammonia in molar concentration. Here it has raised to power, that is power what we have 2, okay. Here coefficient how much we have 2. Next divide with the what? Reactant. So reactant what we have? Nitrogen and hydrogen. So molar concentration you have to write in the what? Square bracket. Here for nitrogen we have the coefficient what? 1. So that is a 1. Next what we have? Here we have the reactant hydrogen, that is coefficient how much we have? 3. Okay, so that you have to trace as a 3. Okay. Now if you want Kp means, if I take for example all are gaseous potassium acid, all are gaseous, okay. If I want here, if I want the Kp, how you are writing here Kp equal to, okay. So here gas means you are what you are writing? Partial pressure of ammonia, okay. So product you have to go first, partial pressure of ammonia. The subscript you have to show here, that has raised to power what? 2, okay, like a Kc. Next divide with the what? Reactant, okay. Reactant what we have? Nitrogen. So partial pressure of nitrogen, okay. So that has raised to power. Next partial pressure of hydrogen, okay, like that. Then raise it to what? Power 3. Why? Because means we here we have the coefficient what we have 3, okay. So like that you have to write the Kc and Kp, okay. Expression if they ask, it's gas means you are going for the Kp and Kc relation, okay. So after that what we discuss relation what we have here? Kp equal to, we have the relation what we have? Kp equal to Kc into RT delta n, okay. Kp equal to Kc into RT delta n. This is relation we discuss, okay. Now move for the next examples here. So let us see the first example here. So if you see the examples, okay, here what we have? H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2Ha, okay. Now let us see the relations, okay. So now what is the delta n here? Delta n we have the 0. How? Why? Because means here number of moles of, what is the delta n? Number of moles of gaseous product minus number of moles of gaseous reactant, okay. So product here what we have? Okay, 2 moles of HA is there. Reactant if you see here 1 mole of, here we have the 1 mole of HA and 1 mole of I2, okay. So now how much here reactant product, if you go for the how many moles total? 2 minus reactant how many are there? This is a 1 mole, this is a 1 mole, so total how much? 2 moles. So total how much here we have? 0. Now let us see the relation Kp and Kp. What we have? Kp equal to, relation what we have? Kp equal to Kc RT into delta power delta n, okay. Here delta n 0. So if you substitute here 0, Kp equal to, here we have relation Kc RT, okay, delta n 0, okay. So here you, as you know very well, some x to the power of some 0 means equal to what? 1, okay. So now what is happening now? Kp equal to, here we have Kc, okay. So this is the relation, okay. So we got the Kp equal to Kc in this case, okay. Now move to the next example. Now let us see the next example. Here we have the, okay, decomposition of ammonia, okay. Now let us see, these are okay. If you see, these are my reactants, okay. So these are the reactant and these are my products, okay. Now this is my reactant. Now find out the first delta n. Delta n what we have? Number of moles of product minus reactant, okay. So product here what we have? Here if you see the product, okay. So 3 plus 1, why? Because means 3 moles of, here we have the 3 moles of hydrogen and 1 moles of nitrogen. So total how much we have? 4, okay. 4 minus reactant how many are here? We have 2 moles. So 2 moles. So total how much you are getting? Plus 2, okay. So previous case in already discussed, if delta n positive means what? Indicate means here Kp is greater than Kc, okay? Or if you want to write the relation, what we have relation here? Kp equal to, here we have relation, Kp equal to Kc, okay? Rt, you can write as a delta and how much we got? 2. So you can write as a 2, okay? So Kp is greater than Kc. Why? Because means delta n we got the positive. Now go for the next example here. Here if you go for the reverse, nothing but what? Formation of ammonia. This is what here this example. This example what? Decomposition of ammonia. This is the formation of ammonia. Again here calculate the delta n. Again formula what we have? Np minus Nr means number of moles of product minus number of moles of reactant. Okay. Now if you see the product here in this case what? Now N2. Okay. So how many are moles we have? NH3 2 moles. Now minus reactant here if you see 1 mole of ammonia is there, 3 moles of H2. So total how much we have? 4. So 2 minus 4 means how much you are getting here? Minus 2. So once delta n negative means what? Kp is less than Kc. Okay, this relation. Again you want to write the relation here means Kp equal to what we have? Kp equal to Kc into Rt. Okay, delta n how much we have got now? Minus 2. Okay, you can write a minus 2 or simply if you go for the conversion, okay, you can write as a Kp equal to what we have? Kp equal to Kc. This what happen if it's coming denominator, you are getting the what? Rt 2. Okay, or again you go for the simply what happen here? Kc equal to, you can write as a Kp. Okay, Kp, okay, Rt square, like that also you can write. Okay, so simply what I want to convey means here in this case Kp is less than, okay, Kc. Okay, next to go for the next example here, what we have? Okay, sulfur dioxide is decomposed as a sulfur dioxide is decomposed as a what? Sulfur dioxide, sulfur and oxygen. Okay, now find out the delta n. What we have? Np minus Nr. Okay, so number of moles of product, how many are we have here? 2 moles. This is 1 mole. Total how much here we have? 3. Okay, 3 moles. Next reactant, how many moles we have? 2 moles. So 2. So 3 minus 2 means total how much we are getting? Difference is 1. Okay, so now delta n here positive. So once delta n positive means indicate what? Kp is greater than Kc. Again if you want to write the relation here, what we have? Kp equal to, you can write as a Kp equal to Kc into Rt delta n how much you got now? 1. Okay, so then this is a relation. Next go for the next example here. So this is now formation of sulfur dioxide. Now Np, how many product, number of moles of product, how many we have? 2. Okay, now reactant, this is 1 mole, this is a 2 moles 1 mole. So total how much we are getting? 3. So 2 minus 3 means how much we are getting? Minus 1. So delta n negative. Once delta n negative means what? Kp is less than Kc. Again you want that relation means we can write as a what? Kp equal to Kc Rt. Okay, Rt minus 1. Okay, like that you can go for the simplification again. Okay, this is the example for the relation between the Kp and Kc. Next to go for the next one. Okay, let us see now the characteristics of equilibrium constant. That is nothing but Kc or Kp. Both are you can take. Now if you see here what we have, equilibrium constant. Okay, equilibrium constant is applicable only when concentration of reactants and products have attained their equilibrium state. Okay, what is the meaning of this means? Already we discussed in a first class itself. For example, we have reaction A plus B. Okay, we have reaction A plus B gives rise to, okay, in the equilibrium is C plus is D. Okay, for example, initially what happened? This is 1 mole, this is 1 mole. Okay, so 0 0. Okay, so what happened here? Equilibrium is not established. If you take the final, so finally what happened? 0 0, this will become 1 1, means reaction is completed. Okay, this state also equilibrium is not established. So now if you see here, this is 2 moles 2 moles 8 moles 8 moles, assume as a like that. Now the equilibrium is established, means equilibrium constant applicable only when concentration of reactant and products have attained their equilibrium, means you should have reactants and products should have at the equilibrium, then only you can apply Kc or what? Kp. Okay, you can go for the equilibrium constant. Okay, next, the value of equilibrium constant is independent here, independent of initial concentrations of the reactant and products. Now if you see here, so here whatever taking, here whatever the concentration is taking, we are not assuming. Okay, So it depends on the what equilibrium concentrations only and independent on the initial concentrations. Okay, so initial concentration is independent. Next, equilibrium constant is temperature dependent. See, it is independent on initial concentration, but what temperature dependent? Okay, having one unique value for particular reaction represented by a balance equation at a given temperature. Means here, for example, if you go for the here we have one table. Okay, if you take the for this reaction, what happened? Particular temperature we have k particular value. Okay, means only this temperature only. Now next, if you go for the 400 Kelvin, we have this value. Next, 500 Kelvin, we have this value. Means it depends on the temperature. Once temperature change means k value or kp or kc value going to be changed. For example, reaction is this one. Okay, now three cases if you see, for 298 Kelvin we have this much value, 500 Kelvin we have this much of value, 700 we have this much of value. Means a particular reaction depends on what temperature. So it depends on the temperature. Next, same the case here, one reaction but various temperatures. So you are going to get the various k value. So what I want to convey means it depends on the temperature independent on the initial concentrations. Okay. Next, go for the next slide. Next, what we have, the equilibrium constant. Okay, the equilibrium constant for reverse reaction. Okay, talking about the reverse reaction is equal to the what, inverse of the, okay, inverse of the equilibrium constant for the forward reaction. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Means let us say here we have reaction what, H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HA. Okay, this is the, so if you write the, this is means my reactant. Now forward reaction is means what, here we have the forward reaction, that is my H2I2 converted into 2HA. This is a forward reaction. Now if you write the equilibrium constant Kc means what we have, here we have the, okay, we have the products, that is HA concentration raised to 2 and molar concentration of H2, molar concentration of I2. This is okay. So for this whole thing I am assuming as a what, Kc. Okay, now this I am assuming as a whole thing as a what, this whole thing I am assuming as a Kc now. Sorry, X, this assume as a, for this I am assuming as a X. Okay. Now if you go for the next, equilibrium constant for the reverse reaction. Now I am going for the reverse reaction. Now if you go reverse reaction means what now? Here HA what, products. Okay. Now HA is converted into H2I2. Okay. Let us see here. Both the now reaction is, this reaction is what, reversed. Means what? Now HA is converted into H2 plus I2. Okay. At the same time, attacking the same temperature. Okay. Temperature should be constant. Okay. So you, for example, this taking your, for example, 400 Kelvin. Assume as a 400 Kelvin means you are talking that this reverse reaction also should be what, at 400. Okay, this reverse reaction should be at what, 400 Kelvin. Okay. Now, so if you write the now expression for this, so if you write the expression for this, what is we have? So for this I am assuming as our Kc prime. Okay, equilibrium constant. Now these are the my product. Okay, molar concentration of what, molar concentration of H2I2 divided with the what, molar concentration of reactant. It has raised to H2 over square. Okay. Now if you see here, this okay, here Kc, okay, Kc prime will be equal to Kc. When it is possible means equal to 1 by Kc. How it is? Let us see here. So this both are here, Kc prime equal to 1 by Kc means, for example, okay, here Kc prime. Let us see here Kc prime what we have here. This is the Kc prime. Okay. So Kc prime what we have, H2 I2 divided with the HI whole square. Okay. So if 1 by Kc do, both are same. For example, here 1 by Kc means what we have here, Kc how much we have. Okay. So Kc means, for example, here we have the Kc how much we have. Okay. HI, molar concentration of HI whole square. Okay, divided with the molar concentration of H2, molar concentration of I2. Okay. Now if you go for the 1 molar concentration of I2. Okay. Now this is, if I do 1 by means this a total will be 1 by. So what happened? This one it will go numerator. So what you are getting here? You are getting the this much value. So here Kc prime is equal to 1 by Kc means, if you go for the reaction is reverse means what happened? Then will be equal to 1 inverse of the equilibrium constant of forward reaction. So taking the forward reaction, how much here? For forward reaction we have the Kc, some values there. Backward reaction means this one. Okay. So it is equal to what here? So backward reaction means then Kc prime will be equal to what? 1 by Kc. So important, if you go for the reverse means simply how to go for the inverse of the equilibrium constant. Okay. Based on this we have the numericals also. Okay, go for the next slide. Next, the equilibrium. Here the equilibrium constant K for reaction is, okay, here if you see the equilibrium constant, okay, let us see. Okay, let us see here relation between the equilibrium constant for general reaction, and it's simply what we learn. That go for the general recap. Okay, now if you see here, so here first one way, for example, we have A plus B gives rise to C plus D. This, for example, is equilibrium constant K. So once the reaction is reversed, means what happened now? C plus D is reactant, A plus B is product. So what happened? This reaction is reversed. Then equilibrium constant, what happened? You have to go for the 1 by Kc. Okay. So Kc prime for this, what happened? 1 by Kc. Next, for example, this reaction you are multiplying with some coefficient. For example, this is we have the n number. N we have coefficient. So for this, what happened? Then for this equilibrium, what Kc prime has to means, you have to trace whatever you are making the changes, that you have to go for the equilibrium constant also. So here you have to raise the power n. Okay, so this is the summary what we learn up to now. Okay, now go for the next one. Let us see the units of equilibrium constant. Okay, so units of equilibrium constant, here see, here what happened, the value of equilibrium constant Kc can be calculated by substituting the concentration terms in moles per liter, and for Kp you are going to use what? Pascal, kilopascal, bar or atma. Okay, so what is the meaning of means here? See, this results in the units of equilibrium constant based on the molarity of pressure, unless, okay, the exponent of both the numerator and denominator are same. What is the meaning? For example, you take this relation. Okay, so what is the example? We have H2 plus, okay, I2. Here we have relation H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2Hi. Okay, this is relation we have. Okay, now if you write the expression, what we have equation for this one Kc, if you write, okay, so what happened? Ha concentration, okay, products we have that has raised to power 2, and molar concentration of H2, okay, molar concentration of I2. Now what we are taking? We are taking the concentration molarity. Okay, I am mentioning as a molarity. Okay, if concentration molarity means, here we have square, so I am writing the simple square. Now here also what we have H2 concentration molarity, I am writing the 1 molarity, and here also we have the molarity. So what happened here? We have 2 molarity, 2 moles here, molarity going to get cancelled. So here what happened? We don't have units. Okay, here we don't have no units for the what? We don't have no units for the, here we don't have no units. Okay, for the Kp, here for the Kc we don't have units. Okay, go for the next example. Okay, now go for the now this example. Okay, if you go for the now this example here, so here go for this example. If you write the here for the Kc, okay, a Kc or Kp, whatever that may be. Okay, so I'm writing the, okay, Kp. Okay, I'm writing the Kp. Okay, so if you write the Kp here, what happened? Partial pressure of, you have to the partial pressure of NO2 that has raised to what? Square. Why? Because means here we have the products 2 moles. Next, partial pressure of N2O4. Here we have only 1 mole. Okay, I'm going to write the 1 mole. Okay, so we are at the partial pressure means, for example, I am assuming as a pressure, I am taking the units as atma. Okay, atma. Now this is atma square. Okay, we have the square is there, so with atma square divided with the, here only I am writing the 1 atma. Why? Because means we have exponent only 1. Okay, so if you go for the, what happened, this atma, 1 atma going to get cancelled, so you left with the only atma. Now what happened in this case? We have the units as for Kp. We have the units of Kp as what? Atma. Okay, means what I want to convey means the units depends on the equation molar concentration at the Barron's chemical equation. Okay, for example, so for same reaction, if you want to write the Kc, okay, if you want to write the Kc, so here if you write the Kc, for example, Kc, what is the expression here? We have Kc equal to molar concentration of, here, NO2, molar concentration of NO2 has it to raise it to 2, and molar concentration of N2O4. Okay, molar concentration of N2O4. Now here for this we have the what? Molarity units. Molarity, here we have the exponent 2, so 2 writing here molarity. Okay, so what happened? 1 molarity going to get cancelled here. Okay, so left with the only molarity. So here what happened? Units of Kc what? We have the molarity here. See, in this we don't have any units for the Kc, but in this case we have the units. Means depends on the what? Here that depends on the balanced chemical stoichiometric equation. Okay, we don't have particular units. So once after writing the total balanced chemical equation only, you can get the units of Kp and Kc.